One final time. Earth is Ultraman's star. Only temporary, unfortunately. Connected to Earth. Oh wow, he's got more kids. Since when? Somehow. I love how they're just using the opportunity to. I mean, obviously, you know, you gotta televise some hope to the world. You know, they're working on something, but still, I just like their tenacity to just, you know, report everything. Communications are back. Interesting. How? Not good for the monsters. They gotta take the risk. One last fight. I like it. I feel like someone's gonna die. I hope I'm wrong. Great. That's good. She's basically a fan at this point. You become the Ultrawoman. What, is that foreshadowing, yeah? Okay. Akko's sister's gonna have a problem with this. This guy. What's a throwback? Commander's here. I still prefer you answered the question, mate. He said specifically to Gamu, come back alive. Does Virginia die? Are they foreshadowing Virginia dying? Right, what are they working out? Honestly, I am pretty clueless on what's going on, but yay, lights. Oh, there's his parents. I think that means approval. They really went with high budget, didn't they? I think it worked. I think it worked. Indeed, it looks like it definitely worked. I love Fujima's one better. It's really cool. It feels so classic when he's like this. Who did it like that? Was it Hayato did it like that? One of the original Ultraman did the intro like a ghoul does. There's some more sun for you. Here is the angel. Well, you saying I'm not great before? What are you talking about? Finally! They've done more damage than POW, finally. Is this the bringer? Bro, there's only like 6 minutes of the entire show left, including credits. Yeah, I think that shows the scale of how big it is. Now that's effective. The dragon wants to fight. Oh, I think that helps. This thing is terrifying. It's built like Destroyer from the Godzilla movies. It looks so authentic as well. Ah, should be. That should help. Yeah, it helped. Yep. The great broadcast. Wow. So POW's not completely gone then? Just the one in the plane? I'm sure that will help a little bit. This time it's not an alarm that Kaiju's there. Oh, so that's how it ends. Okay. We want to love this beautiful planet even more. On Earth there are monsters and Ultramans. I see. So that was special. That was something else. My favorite Ultraman show is still Mebius, and I still like Tiga, Dyna, Nexus more than this one. But I still really loved this one. I really enjoyed Ultraman Gaia. One of my favorite things about it was the dynamic between Ghoul and Gaia, because they had two different worldviews, two different mindsets for half the show. One was more positive, one a lot more negative, one thought you had to get rid of all the humans, and the other had more hope in the future and in the world. Obviously, eventually Fujimi realized he was wrong, but I really liked the first half of the season where there would be so much conflict between both of them, and I thought that was very interesting. Having two Ultramen as stars of the same show is interesting in itself, but to have one of those Ultramen be bad as well makes it even more interesting. But not just that, that's only half the season. When Fujimi comes back eventually, you see him developing as a character. He went from this crazy guy that wanted to eradicate humans to someone a lot more positive like Gamu, and Gamu never gave up on him. and I like that storyline as well. I like the storyline of redemption as well. For Jimmy had a great redemption arc, and he has a lot. Gamu was a big reason why he had that redemption, and it's like he said like 2 episodes ago. If it wasn't for Gamu, he wouldn't even be there. So I thought that was quite cool as well. But yeah, there's a lot of episodes I liked quite a lot. For Jimmy's ending in the first half, episode I think 25, 26, somewhere around there when he basically died. Those episodes were really good. The time travel episode, I really liked that one. That was one of my favorites. And just the whole last 15 episodes. The last 15 episodes were incredible. They leveled up so much. Before that, it was still good. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. It was really fun. But the last 15 episodes, they leveled up to something else. And I think that was really, really awesome. So yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I only have one big question, really. The Destruction Bringer. You don't really see him. He's a presence. He sends his power. He sends his, most powerful beings, including the angel. But you never actually see him. I thought that was interesting, I thought that was intriguing, for sure. I thought they'd destroy the angel and then there'd be some other thing turn up. But actually, no. I was just like, wait, there's 6 minutes left. We haven't seen the bringer yet. That's the point. We were not going to see him in the first place. He was basically just pulling the strings, but you never actually see him or it. Maybe there's no body. Maybe it's not a body. Maybe it's just whatever's at the end of the wormhole. Maybe that's just what it is. But I'm just curious to know what this Radical Destruction Bringer would have looked like if we saw it. I thought that was quite interesting. But I like how they left mystery to it. I really like that. And another thing I mentioned this after last episode, but the way they revealed Ultraman, I think that was pretty cool. It was done differently. Yes, they still did the thing where the whole team finds out at the end, like most shows do. They did that still, obviously. But the second reveal of revealing to the world who Ultraman is, both of them, I thought that was quite interesting. I'm just like, wow, imagine a world where everyone knows who is Ultraman. I thought that'd be a good concept for a whole show, to be honest. But that was still interesting to see that even for a few minutes. I think that was cool. I forgot to mention 2 things. So first of all, in Tiga and Dinah, to compare those, at the end of both shows, for both of them, and even Gaia as well, the people were watching the final battle in a very doom and gloom, dark situation, and then eventually Ultraman, or in this case 2 Ultramen, found the light. I like the difference there. I like the uniqueness with Gaia, because with Tiga and Dinah, it was the spirit of the people and the belief from the people that gave Tiga and Dinah the light. In this one, Gaia lives on a separate Earth where it's more technologically advanced. I can't say that word fast. Technologically advanced compared to, a normal Earth. There's alchemy stars, there's a lot more smart people and a lot more advanced technology. So they're more equipped to work things out outside of the spiritual side. Tiga and Dinah's more spiritual, but Gaia was a bit more technological because they used their technology to bring the light back to Gaia. I just like the difference there. That was pretty interesting. I still prefer the Tiga version and the Dinah version, but I still thought it was cool to see the similarities there, except the difference is in Gaia they use technology. I thought that was quite interesting. And also, I liked how the kaijus fought back. The kaijus that they fought on Earth, where they had a lot of conflict in regard to whether they should be alive or not. Eventually, those same kaiju united with humans to defeat the true enemy. I thought that was quite poetic. Anyway, yeah, back to the video. Really enjoyed it, and I had a good time, and I'm glad I watched it. Even though there's no new generation Gaia, I know we're not getting that, but I'm still glad I started this, and I'm glad I watched it. I've now reacted to most of the main Heisei shows, I think. I think it's mainly Max and Cosmos I haven't seen. We've seen all the all the main ones, I guess. But I did a poll a bit months ago now, actually. But I did a poll a while ago about what I should do next, and it looks like the poll wants me to do Max next. But before that, I'm planning on doing either X, Orb, or both, because I have some time before the end of the year, and I think next year's a good time to start fresh with a new big show, which will be max, and then I might do Cosmos after that, to be honest. But I might try and do something special where I do X and Orb both within a few months. That sounds basically impossible. That's basically watching all of Gaia in a few months, which I couldn't do. But I'll try my best, and I'll at least do one. I'll at least get one done. But 50 episodes in like 2 months, we'll see. No promises, guys, no promises. But at least one I can try and do. So we shall see. I obviously travel quite a lot, but I'm not going anywhere between October and December. So I'll have some free time, so we'll see. But the next big show we'll do will probably be Max. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya. One more thing, I promise this is the last thing. I really like the character development in this. It's a big cast, big budget, of course, but to develop so many characters is not an easy thing to do, especially with 25-minute episodes. It's hard enough to do, you know, for like a 6-person cast, but this is like a whole unit of so many different teams. I feel like they developed them, all of them. Maybe not all of them, but most of them really well. I really like what they did. Sometimes it's a backstory like Atco and her past. Sometimes it's like Team Sea. Was it Seagull? Was it someone else? The rescue team. The rescue team was interesting. There was no backstory. There was one backstory for one guy, but like, you know, they were just rescuing people, and they were very interesting, very compelling, the way they were portrayed. Even Yoneda, like, he never got a backstory, but his viewpoint on the world was interesting. You know, how he wanted to sacrifice himself in that time travel episode, and how he changed from that. And the other, I can't remember her name, but the girl who speaks to Yoneda as well, she was interesting. It wasn't all through backstory. Some of it was just through a few scenes here and there. They put like a couple scenes here to make a character interesting. I like how they did it, you know. Some characters did more than others, but they did a good job considering how many people there were. Apart from Georgie, I feel like we didn't really get much of Georgie. I mean, we got her, but I mean, like, story-wise, we didn't really get, like, maybe there was and I forgot. Maybe that's the case, but I feel like Georgie, you know, she did her job, but that's about it. We don't know much about her, I don't think. I feel like we know more about Catherine and Georgie. And Catherine's only there for like 5 episodes. Georgie's there the whole series. But yeah, apart from Georgie, they developed the characters really well, so I really like that. Okay, now let me say goodbye. Comment below for what you think of the show. Let me know what you think. Obviously, you've probably already seen it, but even if you have seen it or you haven't seen it before and you watched it with me, regardless, let me know how you rate this out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Alright, goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it